I'm Michael Krigsman, an industry analyst and the host of CXOTalk. We're here at BroadSoft Connections 2017, and I'm speaking with Taher Behbehani, who is the Chief Digital and Marketing Officer of BroadSoft. Taher, how are you?
Good, thank you. Nice to see you.
Tell us about the key themes at this event.
Absolutely. The key theme of the event, Connections 2017, is rethink innovation. We need to really rethink how we innovate, not across just technology, but also our processes. How we take products to market, how much time it takes, how we manage to change the customer experience throughout that process. So basically the idea is that we have all the technology we need. Let's actually look at the innovative processes that we have to spend effort and energy on in taking products to the market.
So why is user experience, customer experience so important today?
Well, look, in any industry nowadays, everything around us, customer experience is the key differentiation factor. If you are using an application or a device or a system in your work, you need to be looking forward to using it. Otherwise, frankly, you'll ignore it. And our customers tell us, our service provider partners tell us. And we want to make sure that we create an experience that's very close to or better than some of the consumer experience you get.
So what are the implications of this as they're developing new products and new services?
Right, so our philosophy is open platform. APIs, SDKs, interfaces that you can connect to our devices and to our platforms and develop applications and services around. So that by default means that the developers that we have, whether they're software or ecosystem, they need to also adjust and improve the experience by connecting to our platform, which we call, by the way, BroadSoft Business. And the third part of it is whatever we do together, whatever we develop together, we need to make sure that the new experiences and the improvements or additions or enhancements, whatever you want to call them, they're actually driven to market, presented to the marketplace much faster. That the cycles of innovation, the time to market, which is the main message, is actually much shorter for us as well.
And this is all being driven by consumer expectations.
Well, you know, I think what we do is we compare ourselves and we benchmark against the best-in-class consumer experience. The consumer side now spills over very much into the business side because we are the same people. We just happen to work part of the day.
Where does mobility fit?
Massively. Mobility is everything. I mean, I think that discussion that people have usually about mobile first, frankly, is no longer actually even should be used. It's a cliche. I mean, everybody's mobile. So there is no mobile first or second or third. It's just mobile. And we think we call it unified communications.
Now, on the enterprise side, what are some of the technology as well as the organizational or process challenges and opportunities that they need to think about?
The implications actually are quite severe, because we're being hard on ourselves and somewhat controversial. And that's because our service provider partners tell us to do so. We're telling people, listen, this is taking too long. These, relying on existing systems which are very convoluted and require a lot of time to wire and rewire and take a long time to take our innovation into the marketplace is not acceptable. So we're saying we got to change. We got to change the OSS, the provisioning, the onboarding, so all of the billing systems, and somehow make it much more streamlined.
Simplifying.
Simplifying, and in fact, exactly right. And so what we have done on our side, in partnership with many of the service providers, we developed a platform, a system, which we call Channel Support System, CSS, that has all of that. So if you are a partner of us, you deploy CSS, you can then roll out systems faster and services, and then the enterprise, the CIO, can also access it and make sure they provision within their own organizations more easily.
Where is this technology going during the next few years?
I think we're just at the beginning. As I said, unified and communications. Interesting term. I think we're just at the beginning. You see, I think, a glimpse in the future. You see products such as Hub or RUC1 or BroadSoft Business Platforms that integrate different experiences, tie into the workflow of a business, and essentially have intelligence now built into it to be able to use data and my behavior and my sort of the contextual data to make my life easier at work. So I think you'll see a great deal of change across all of this. And I think there'll be, frankly, a tipping point sometime time down the road by combining these correctly and putting it together so that everybody will say, well, I can't live without this stuff. I got to have it. And I think we'll probably get there in the next 3 to 5 years.
Okay, Taher Behbehani, thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.